I am incredibly excited to have been sent the new HoverAir Pro Max flying drone. So I already have the X1 original and super excited to see what else this can offer. So I'm going to do a quick unboxing, show you what I've got, and then take you out and see how it flies when I cycle, when I run, or when I'm out walking, etc. So let's get into the box. So the thing to start with is the actual HoverAir itself. Comes in a lovely box. It'd be a brilliant gift. And inside the box we have the drone. So as you can see, the drone comes here. It's a beautiful drone. It is a bit bigger than my current drone, but from all the reviews I've seen, it is very light, so very excited. Underneath the drone, you have all the accessories that you might need. So you've got your charging cable, a little case to keep it in, and then all the information that you will need. So that is all in the box. So this is the core unit that if you can just order this on its own. I've also been sent this carry case. Now the shape of it would suggest that this can go on the bike, which is brilliant. So this is the cycling bundle. So looking forward to trying that out. And inside the box we have the beacon, which means I can control the drone from my bike or while I'm out running without having to touch the unit, which is really exciting. Also in here I have the power adapter, the charging unit, the handlebar mount, which means I can pop the beacon onto my bike, which is brilliant. And also I have these ND filters, which are brilliant for changing light conditions and is something I'm going to have to do some reading up on because I am pretty much a beginner when it comes to videography and photography. Obviously I have my other drone, but it just follows. So really excited to see what all of these bits do. And there's also a carry cable, which you might need for the bag. And there's one little other box in here, which is the magnetic adapter mount for the beacon. So really excited to try out this beacon and the new drone. That is everything I've got in the box. You can also buy a ski bundle, which comes with a charging case, but not something that I'm likely to need for what I'm doing here today. Here is the batteries just charging. So I've got 3 batteries in the box, which will be really useful for getting content. Just to give a bit of an up close of the beacon, you can see it's a little unit. And here you can see all the drone in its glory. It is a beautiful little machine, and I will try and compare and show you the differences between this one and the original drone that I have.
Continue. Hover.
So now it is in dolly track mode and it is moving back as I'm moving forward. I cannot wait to do a bit more playing with this and get lots of footage of me running and cycling backwards and forwards. I find it incredible how it knows it's me that it's tracking. I was just out with my mum and it didn't follow her, it followed me, and I love that. The best time to fly a drone is first thing in the morning when no one is here. It's currently spinning 306 degrees quite slowly, so I imagine you're able to change the settings on that because that is very slow. So one day when I might have loads of friends, I can get this out and shoot them all, but I guess this would be lovely if you're all in a circle. So what do I think of the HoverAir Pro Max drone? Well, it's very small and it's very light and is incredibly user friendly. I've really enjoyed using it and it really didn't take me long to get to grips with how it works. The propellers are fully enclosed within the design, so if it does get caught in a tree or smash into a post, as I accidentally did, don't need to worry about the drone breaking. It is incredibly resilient and the plastic around it is really resilient too. You also don't need a drone license, which is brilliant. Obviously in this country, you do need a license to fly some of these bigger drones, whereas this one is so light, it falls underneath that threshold. So perfect really for us adventurers and action camera people. So there are a number of different modes. It can track you from the sky, from behind, from in front, from the side, and what I've already said, the side, and it is really accurate. It clings onto you and it holds onto you. No one has yet stolen my drone. One other thing it did take me a while to get used to was actually trusting that the drone was behind me. So I will often look around to see if it's there, which ruins the aesthetic of the image sometimes. Additionally, everything is stored internally, which is actually really useful, I think, because you don't end up having to get stuck up in memory cards, and the actual memory of the drone is pretty impressive. You can, however, put a memory card in if you would like. Other thing to note, the battery on the drone isn't going to last you a long time. I've read around 12 minutes being the maximum. However, it is really easy to take extra batteries out with you when you go, and I have got 3 of these and I have not had a problem with the battery on the drone. Overall, I think this is a great drone for the price. The image quality is exceptional, and it is perfect for us content creators who like going out biking and running and don't always have someone there to take footage of us. I would 100% recommend this drone to anybody, and I also have the cheaper one, which I bought last year, which is also really good and 100% worth checking out if you're looking for something a little bit cheaper. And also